Morning, fam. Just got into a trade. Just put my entry in for GBP, JPY. Made a put. A put means a sell, assuming the market will go down. Got 20 seconds left. Trust the trade, yo. If not, you'll see me take this lesson. But I trust my trade. I trust my entry. Get it. Let's get it. Let's get this bag, baby. That was a close one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row so far. I felt pretty good last night. Found a couple different approaches to make extending my time frames to some degree. It's a process, y'all. It's a process. So when I wake up in the morning, there's a couple things that I usually do. I usually check the internet. I usually check this site called Forex Factory. Forexfactory.com. There are events in the world that affect currencies. So for example, right now, 4 a.m. Hawaii time, there are events for the US dollar right now, 4 a.m. This event, ISM, PMI. So this site gives you a description of what these events are. For example, this one involves economic health. Businesses react, quickly to market conditions. This event is manufacturing report on business. Gives you information. It gives you previous statistics, the expected statistics, and then also the actual statistics of the event for the year. It was previous events of this same kind and past. So this site really is helpful when you're doing your research on certain currencies to stay away from. Usually these events bring high volatility. Volatility is just basically sporadic movements in the market. Really up and down movements that you don't want to see when you're trying to invest in the market. But it's a good tool to do your fundamental analysis. There's two types of analysis. There's fundamental, which is events like these that affect currencies. These are pretty much the obvious events or things that occur in the world that affect currency, right? Like economics, what countries are doing well or what countries are not doing well. The events going on in certain countries, like as you can see, today is a bank holiday for Japan, for the yen. and some other events. So you can get the gist of what kind of analysis or what kind of information you can get from Forex Factory. So at this current moment, I'm trying to stay away from United States dollar at the moment, 4 a.m. There's another event at 8 a.m. and there's actually an all-day event for the US dollar as well. So I'm basically going to stay away from the US dollar this morning. So there's fundamental analysis, and that's what you get here. There's also technical analysis, which means the technical breakdown of what you're trying to look at, or basically you're trying to mark up your charts. You're trying to mark up your charts with what way is the market moving. So for the 1 minute time frame right now, the market is actually moving in a downward motion. So that means it's in a bearish motion. It's in a downtrend. If I go to a higher time frame, let's say the 15 minutes, it's still showing us like a bearish motion, or even like a consolidated. See how the market's kind of going like sideways in a way? This is like a double top formation. The market's probably going to keep going down from my analysis currently. So I'm going to drop my charts. So there's trends, there's trend lines, right? It's either going down, bearish, or it's going up. Like this motion here. This was like a really steep bearish, bullish run. Bullish meaning going in an upward trend. So three kinds of markets: bullish, bearish, and consolidated, or in this case, distribution. Distribution meaning the market's going up, it's gaining some traction here, and then expecting to sell off here. So if we're watching GBP, JPY right now, we're going to expect it to respect this trend line right here. And let's see in about 15 minutes or so, I'll post in my story. We're going to see where this is going to go, if it's going to respect this trend line, or if it's going to break through and give us a fake out over here. So let's see. I'll make another entry. You can cruise with me for this morning. It's about 4:05 this morning on this Monday. Hope you guys are having a beautiful start to your day, whatever you're going to do. Just stay positive, y'all. Stay positive. See where this is going. So I like to draw my trend lines. I like to draw lines of support and resistance. Support is an area which the market basically keeps price from going further. I guess resistance is also that kind of line too. But for example, you see this candlestick right here. It's going all the way down, but then it's retracting back upward to this area right here. So I'm gonna kind of mark that area. because see these three candlesticks, they line up perfectly right across. The market kept the price from going too down. And also you can see even this candlestick came down, but it retracted back up, respecting this level of support. And then it literally bounced off this support line. Boom. And then again here, we drew the line here for this level of support. And if you go further, price came down here, touched it, retracted all the way back to this level. Even touched it again here with these two candles, boom, and retracted again. So you can actually expect it to kind of do the same motion here. Yeah, almost like maybe a triple top here. But what I'm thinking, it's gonna come up a little bit, maybe respect this level of resistance here, which it kind of looks like it is right now, actually, with this last candle. Or it's going to respect this level of resistance up here, because these two candles touch this line, and then this top on this side lines up perfectly with this. I don't know if you see that, but let's see where this goes. I'm thinking it's gonna stay under this level of resistance and then come back to the downside here. Boom. So what's great about this is that there are multiple ways of finding your information to make your estimate. They're called indicators, and I use these two indicators here, RSI and stochastic indicator, which measures price action. Also, RSI measures the speed of which this price is going. Bollinger Bands, which are these bands here, they basically predict the average price range usually stays within these bands. If it goes outside, means it's oversold, and then it comes back in. It comes down outside the bands, oversold, comes back in. Then if it goes above the bands, it's overbought, and then it comes back into where it should normally hover between. If you see these lines there, majority of the price action happens within these bands and then comes back in. So you can assume that when they go outside of the bands, they'll come back in. But you're gonna find that most times that may not be true. They may stay overbought or stay oversold, and that can get you in a lot of trouble if you go in too early. But been learning, been practicing, been taking some lessons. As you can see, that's kind of respecting this line, coming back down into the Bollinger Bands, and actually this candle became bullish in this candle. So that's that. That's kind of like the technical side of breaking down charts. I use this Liberty app to help me place my entries as well. This is on the I'm Academy site. This is another tool that I use, another chart that I use to track my entries. But let's kind of watch the market. I'm watching GBP, JPY on the 1 minute time frame. I'll make another entry and then I'll let you guys go. I don't want to get too long, too into it. Let's see, yo. Let's get this money. I see a big push right now. Let's see if it hits this line of support right here. Looks like it's at 690, 693 right now. My target is at 670. If you use different brokers, the price ranges change. So you'll get kind of different prices when you go back and forth between charts. If you're using multiple sites, they could offer different outcomes, I guess. Besides the payout, they usually kind of vary when the prices are shown. Like here, 151, 710, 714, 730. So that's kind of a big difference, plus or minus 10 on that one. So let's see if it hits this Bollinger line right here. It might actually go back downwards to the downside. So that is right around 747-ish. This candle right here. One, two, 4 candles away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Another hint, another indicator is currency strength. So if you type in currency strength meter in Google, it'll give you every currency that's available, for the most part. Euro, Great Britain pound, British pound, US dollar, Australian dollar, yen, Swiss dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. The stronger it is, it depends how. The stronger it is, the more chance it has pulling towards this side. The weaker it is, I'm still trying to figure that out. How the strengths, affect it. But for example, so we're doing British pound towards the yen. We are using the pound to buy yen. So if you go here, the pound is actually way stronger than the yen right now. So you can expect the bullish candles to be more prevalent during your trading during this time. But at this moment, market's kind of consolidating. But if you can see previous, it did have a bullish run all the way up into this area of distribution, and we're expecting it to go down. And as you can see, it's kind of respecting this trend line right now, this bullish trend, this bearish trend line going to the downside. But we could actually see it spike up and respect this level of resistance. But judging by the previous action, we can assume that the market is going to continue going down. But let's see this. I think it's going to bounce up pretty soon. it's almost oversold. So let's kind of see if it reaches this point. I think I'm gonna go in pretty soon with a buy. See it touching this line of resistance right here, support. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go in for a buy soon, y'all. 30 seconds left in this candle. It could go all the way down to this bottom one. If it does, I'm gonna go in with the 3-minute trade. 666 right now. Ten seconds left. I'm gonna go in, y'all. Just went in. So there's 3 minutes. So binary options is you're assuming if it's gonna be higher or lower than the price that you entered at. I entered at 670. Currently 14 pips up. So I assume the price is gonna be higher because it hit this line right here. I assume it's gonna just come back up in 3 minutes. So let's see where this goes. This is addicting, y'all. This is what it's about. This in a way reminds me of baseball. Like there's so much that happens. There's so much going on, but it happens in kind of like spurts almost. Kind of like a baseball game, like you're seeing the whole field. Everyone's in their spots and their positions. You can move players around accordingly depending on who's at the plate. But when the pitch starts, you're focused back on the pitcher. And then wherever he hits the ball, then your focus goes to this area. Kind of like this, you're watching the whole field. You're watching where the trend is going. You're looking at different time frames. And then you kind of narrow it down back to where the play is happening, right? I don't know, that's my kind of breakdown of how I feel like, this occurs, trading stuffs. But still learning, y'all, still learning. It's a process. You don't always win, but when you do, it feels good. But when you take lessons, it's definitely a learning experience. It's definitely reasons why to keep going, to keep trying, to keep doing. Right now, I'm actually taking some lessons, but I know it's going to go up in 20 seconds. Let's do this. It's actually respecting this level right here, all the way down. But let's see where this goes. I think I'm just gonna jump in another one, or this actually could keep going down. It's actually paying out less than what I entered earlier. When I entered, it was like around 78. It's actually paying out 75%. "16 seconds in this candle right here. Oh man, that's why. Either way, I was looking at this time frame. It was on a 10-minute time frame. Hello. Learning, like I said, learning. Well, let's get this. One and one so far. One win, one lesson so far. We're gonna end this call with a win. Let's do this. I think it's gonna go up to these levels, and once it hits these levels, I'm gonna go in for another one. GBP is strong right now than the GPY, so this up action might be stronger than the down, but let's just keep watching. We'll be doing live trades this week. We will be doing live Zoom calls with my team and trading live together. So if you are interested, hit me up. I can get you started, get you going on this journey. Still running my current promo, $50 to get started. Get you $50 to start your first trades in the market. Just let me know. Nothing much planned today. Just was gonna trade in the morning and do some laundry. Gotta clean my car. Take Eli to the park maybe. Do some stuff. Some activities. It's a Monday. Manic Monday. Monday is my new Saturday night. Always got action on Monday. Markets are fully open. Back at it. But I'm going to let you guys go. The market is kind of staying in the Bollinger Band area. It's kind of tapering off. It's not so much trending to the areas that I wanted to go. I'll probably look for another currency pair to trade. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. Actually, it's actually piquing my interest right now. Hold on. 20 seconds left. This candle. Let's see. Down. Next candle. Ooh, up. And down. It's going down. Oh, we would have got the bag. Got in on the bag right there. I expected it to go down. It's actually spiking down. Let's just catch the up. Let's catch the up in 20. Let's see if it hits this level of support right here. 20 seconds. I think it's gonna hit this price. 626 or lower. I'm going in. 626 or lower. 626 or lower. Give me that price, baby. It did not hit that price. But let's see if this candle goes down. 626 or lower. $627. See if it goes higher. It's gonna go up. 30 seconds in this candlestick. Let's get the bag, yo. Let's get the bag. Go up, baby. Let's go, baby. Stay up, baby. Here we go. 12 seconds. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there, baby. 5 seconds left. 3, 2. Cleared the bag. Cleared the bag on that one, y'all. We back up. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it on this Monday. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep grinding it. Let's keep focused. So much distraction in this world. So much going on that we can't control. There's a lot of things we can't control in this life. But what we can't control is our mindset. Yeah, I might have taken that loss earlier. But I'm changing these words that I used to use, like loss, like failure, and change it to lessons. I'm taking lessons. Not taking losses, taking lessons. Bouncing back. Keep fighting, keep working on it. That's all we can do. Control our minds. Stay focused. Stay on it. Love y'all. Shoot.